thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And he'll be close to a first down, a gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and a yard. Once again, it's Barkley.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go now.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They'll pick up 23 on that one. That's enough for a first down. They send Jackson, the tight end, in motion. On first down, here's McCarthy. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Brooklyn. That his first touchdown this year.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass, results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbor. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
From the 35, here's second and a couple.
Here we go, second.
Back to throw. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Pass to Robinson. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 19 on that pass play. That's good for a Giant first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Let's go. 19-18.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Oh, a loose football. And this one is recovered by the defense.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys...
This one batted in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Come on, set. Drop low 80. Half the 60, half the 60. Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll run the counter with Barkley. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Barkley, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That one, caught. That's Matthew Golden. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
That's caught. Saquon Barkley. 14 on the pickup, and that will be a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up manageable 2nd down.
2nd and 5.
Ready? 60.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. The throw here is complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A return now from the 4. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Their own 22-yard line.
Its metal frame corrodes. Hold the ready. Down, come 19. Come 19. Hawk 70.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Open man is Robinson. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
19 times.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throw, left side, that's Johnson. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Check smash. Check smash. Go.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he will score. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Giants.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Rolling right, and that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Now an opening past the 30. He's to the 40. Still going. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Giants. What a start to the second half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, we want to come out in the third quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum. And boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit, returning it for 6.
It's a level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Brooklyn.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Here's McCarthy. Right back to Golden. He's got it again. 11 yards on the connection there. That's enough for a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. They look underneath here for Barkley. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Ready. Let's go.
To throw, it's McCarthy. Out wide, that's Bigsby. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
He'll get that out to Barkley. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. That's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Third and long. Throwing again is McCarthy. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. First down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, Man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but...
And he will power his way into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Brooklyn. Not going for two. They'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the Black Knights have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, sack. Panther 60, Panther 60, 1918.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Here we go. Cougar 19, chap 60, chap 60.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.